We are on the hunt for Eve. On this eve of parasites. That's right, it's Parasite Eve. It was released in 1998, at least in North America. And it is a Japanese-style role-playing game, survival horror hybrid, and I'm going to play it. My name is Renfu Hardy. This is my first playthrough. Eve, of course, is on the run. She's a monster. She's a mitochondria monster, and she needs to like reproduce and procreate. And the way to do that is just to take sperm from a sperm bank. We're in the hospital hunting her down. Whoa. What'd that say? It says artificial sperm development staff. Hans Clamp. Dr. Clamp? Dr. Clamp is creating artificial sperm. My inventory is full, which is not unusual. Alright, I put away a Cure P for a Cure M. I'm not sure what a Cure M does. Let's take a look at that. Use item. Cures and prevents stiffness. Well, I could use one of those if you know what I'm saying. Prevents stiffness, you say? Definitely could use one of those. It's amazing how few status ailment recovery items I have. I keep dumping them as a result of having not enough inventory space. There's something sparkling here. I says, what is this? Oh my god. Oh, I hate it. What is this? It changed the music in my inventory. Oh, are you kidding me? I says the HLA list. Ben's and Lorraine's names are on here too. It's the same list that was on Dr. Clamp's computer. What's he trying to do? These are the patient records. Mariko Brea. It's my mother's record. December 23rd, 1977. Taken in with Maya Brea after an accident. Pronounced dead after cardiac arrest. Maya Brea, the daughter. The next page is missing. It's somewhere else. Is Aya saying this out loud? I don't think this is loud enough. But no one's here to inform me. Well, I'll just turn it up, see what happens. Aya says, Melissa Pierce. It's got to be that Melissa. December 23rd, 1977, emergency hospitalization. Operation successful. After 6 months of hospitalization, released. Needs medication from hospital. Melissa and Maya were brought into the hospital on the same day and operated on. No, it can't be. Aya says, what is this? Oh my goodness gracious. Where's that junk? Get rid of it. Also, Aya coming to conclusions that I have not. Just haven't quite figured it out yet, so. There's that for you. Ammo, okay, yeah. The hospital ammo. Hospital no longer needs the ammo, so I'm going to take it from him. Alright. I'm assuming this is the aforementioned elevator. It seems like the technical issues have been resolved. The technical issues from yesterday. I hope everything's working. I think it is. Admiral says, fighter jets, prepare to launch. Head toward Central Park. Remember, no unnecessary attacks. Target the enemy in the air and be alert. Captain says, Manhattan's practically deserted. Why don't they just? Admiral says, no, Lynch. We haven't received orders from the President to attack yet. At this point, we need to look for the missing people from the park and warn the city. Or we can just blow up the city. Oh, yeah, FMV. Hello, DJ Shadow Queen. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I don't like to call out lurkers unless they talk, and you have talked, so thank you. This is a bird's eye helicopter elevator view. Aya says, oh no, an empty container from the sperm bank. Oh boy, I need one. I shouldn't have left that there. Now they're going to be on to me. Elevator's done. This is a terrible camera angle. Cinematic, I guess. Excuse me. I've continued my trend of sneezing rapidly right before I start streaming. I'm doing alright. My day is going alright, if not good. How about your day? Is this a boss? Seems boss-esque. Woo! Okay. Now I'm slowed. I hate it. I hate it so much. Can't move. Alright. Really key not to stand in those things. Alright, here we go. Yeah. And by a key to not stand in those things, yeah. Maybe this is stiffness? Is this stiffness? Heck yeah. Do I have the gun that I want out? I believe I do. You like anime? Unfortunately not. I haven't found an anime that I really clicked with. But I am open to the possibility of finding one that I do. Do you like anime? You clearly do. What are your favorite types? What are your favorite shows? Your favorite movies? There have been a couple that I've enjoyed to some degree. Fear barrier, why not? Yeah, haste is key, paramount, important, useful. Alright, we're back in it. I'm pretty sure haste is gone already. 0. Ha ha ha. Blam. 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 Run. Run, 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 run. I'm gonna miss. It's too far away. Gosh darn it. Not enough damage. Yeah. Uh-oh. Quite the arena we got here. Plenty of space to move around, unlike normal. Uh-oh. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, that singed my hair. Whoa. Oh, you are very, very close. I can smell you. Doesn't seem to matter because you're on the run now. I did it. But nope. No, all right, we're over here now. It's different. Yeah. It's my pancreas. You want to what to my pancreas? I'm not sure what the pancreas does, so you can have it. As far as I'm concerned, it's useless to me. No! I'm gonna use that full cure even though I don't want to. Oh, really? Well, you've got me intrigued about that one. Can you explain it to me? Very curious. Wait, it took my haste. The full cure took my haste away, I think. That's messed up. hate it so much. Well, just embrace it. Embrace the death. Still stuck. Alright, there we go. Uh-oh. Let's get one more hit, maybe it'll wrap it up. Nope. Oh, maybe? I don't know. It's kind of dancing at me. Alright. I guess yes. Alright. No. I don't know what's happening. Yeah! I did it! Yeah, this is anime-esque. Parasite Eve, definitely. It's also based on a book, which I forgot to mention at the start of the stream, and I read that book. Parasite powers have evolved. Heal 3. That sounds good. That's really good, actually. G23. Sure, I'll take it. All right. So are you a fan of Parasite Eve, then? Presumably you must be, or else you would not have found my stream. Eve says, so, you found this place. Aya says, you're going to use the sperm to give birth to the ultimate being. That's what sperm is used for. Eve says, you're a bright one. The first rebellion took place some years ago on a far-off eastern island. Japan. It was Japan. There, my sister committed a fatal error. I'm higher in the evolution chain than my sister. I will never commit the same mistake. Aya says, you're not my. Eve says, finally caught on, huh? Aya says, no. Eve says, you feeble organisms depend on machines to do all the work. Aya says, stop. At least Eve has the decency to evolve into really cool-looking clothes. She doesn't have to. Oh, sheepers. Okay, that's what these are for. Ah, this didn't work. You're gonna burst into flames. Or explode. Stay on target. Eve says, you've just witnessed the limitations of humans. Aya says, please, no more. Eve says, what if I don't want to? Eve says, it's a shame we couldn't understand each other. Aya says, the jet is going to crash into the roof. I've got to get out of here. Sounds good. Uh-oh. It's gonna crash into the roof and I'm gonna die, because I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. Jump down. If I die, I'm gonna be really mad. I'll start with simple, and if I'm not satisfied, I will ask for a more detailed explanation. If it's FMV, I feel like I'm safe. Okay, good. Whoa! Nope, game over. Great. Are you kidding me? Do I have to fight that boss again? Surely not. Surely not. They wouldn't do that. Are you serious? Okie dokie. That's impressively bad. Well, we're just going to look up how to solve that problem right now so that never happens again. Alright. Take a look at this YouTube video here. Okay. That sucks. Bad. Parasite Eve has lost points. That really blows. I don't want to do that again. But guess who's gotta? Me. I just gotta deal with this stupid inventory management nonsense again. However, Now Cure P ain't gonna do jack, so just get rid of it. I really want to get rid of this club. I just don't see a world where I'm gonna need it. I am genuinely surprised that they would put an instant kill thing that you don't know how to solve immediately after a boss that you have to fight again. Bananas. Craziness. It wasn't that hard, but I really don't want to do it again. That's kind of where I'm at with that. Understandable, I feel. There's ammo, and I don't remember what was in this one. Actually, that is useful. Use item. Get that elevator key. And just for funsies, let's save it again so we don't have to deal with that nonsense. That is gosh darn ridiculous. Ridiculous. Is your name Nicholas? Because you are ridiculous. Ridiculous. Ridiculous Nicholas. We'll workshop it. Back to the phone. Dial down the center. It's free for you and cheap for them. No! Based on a novel, okay. Emotional story of a quiet, introverted boy. That sounds like me. To a cheerful classmate, Sakura, who is secretly dying. Ooh. Wait a minute. I may have heard of that. I didn't know it was based on a book, though. That intrigues me. You have intrigued me. I may look into it now. And that's one of your favorites? You listed it off at the same time as Naruto, so I assume that you really like it. Which is fantastic. I really wish I could skip this stuff now that I've seen it. And we've got to fight this boss again. I love how this boss unceremoniously enters the battle as well. Let's take the sperm bottle. Never have too many sperm bottles. Ding. Let's do this. I get far enough away that I'm not going to get stuck in the... Yeah! Take that, mister! Haste is the only thing I care about in this fight. Now get close and give them some blats. Blat and a blat. And then run. And then a blat. Blat and a blat. Woo! Here's some cool anime art. Oh! I wish I could draw. I am envious of your ability. Come on! Oh, I hate this. I hate it so much. Well, I'm a bit busy today, but I appreciate the offer. Perhaps someday, if you and I get to know each other better, then you can show me what you're working on. Ouch. Yeah, I hate this fight. I got really lucky. Maybe I got lucky last time. I still can't gosh darn move. Part of me just wants to stay really close. So they don't do the... Maybe they can just keep swinging at me. I'd rather take hits than get stuck. Yeah, I'll take that fire if that means you're not going to do this dumb stickiness. Ouch. Blam. Blam. Ouch. Worth it. Blam. Blam. Worth it. Blam. 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 Worth it. Oh, that one hurt, though. And that's it? Alright. Not so bad. Not so bad. What? Hey, remember when the plane crashed into the roof and killed me in one try? Without... It just killed me instantly without me knowing it was going to happen, and then didn't know where to go. Alright, sounds good, DJ Shadow Queen. I'll keep that in mind. Skippin', skippin', skippin'. It's uncomfortably warm in here, sir. Oh. Man, that guy behind the other guy was not a good flight. He's not a good flyer. He just doesn't know. He just flew directly into somebody else. This looks promising. I knew it was here the whole time. Ugh. Ah! Oh no, the brake. Whoa! I don't think this hospital's tall enough to have this fight. Are you kidding me? I did it. Hit the brake. Hit the brake. Screech to a halt. Crushed my bones. Just barely made it. Just barely. Oh, that's just barely. Daniel says, over here, Maida. Maida says, Aya. Aya says, we don't have any time. Eve got away with a sperm sample. Yeah, that's bad. I know what you can do with those. Maida says, thank you for saving me, Daniel. Daniel says, you can study all you want, but you gotta brush up on other things too, man. No girl's gonna want to be with you if you're gonna be like that. What does that mean? Maida says, what? Please, I says, Daniel, is everything okay back at the station? Daniel says, that's the thing. I found out several things about Clamp, but in the past, a doctor from that hospital was fired for giving out a patient list. I says, a list? You mean like the one with the HLA listing? Daniel says, these guys have access to just about everything. I've got other info too. This is what I heard from Warner, who was on to Melissa. She was seen going into the museum late at night on several occasions. I says, Eve, she was going into the museum? Maida says, we need to go there. We must get there before the being is born. I mean, we're... Daniel says, calm down. We're there, buddy. We're actually not there. We're on our way there. That's fine. But, you know. I says, Maya. This is not the museum. This is decidedly not. It's not museum. Not. Don't know why we're going this way. This is not the museum. Shoot her. I mean, I don't have any tools, do I? Maybe I do. I have one tool. This gun is not. It's got more range. It's worse in every other way. Yes. My gun is slightly better. Why am I here? This is not the museum. Daniel said we were there at the museum, but we're not. Maida says, Detective Warner has some new information. Great. Let's go talk to him then. Boop, 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 boo doop, beep, boo doop, beep. Everyone's standing weirdly still. What's up, fellas? Warner says, some time ago, a doctor at that hospital was fired for selling off patient records. And Melissa was seen going into the museum late at night several times. Aya says, Eve? Daniel says, Clamp, that jerk, I knew he was part of this. We'll split up here and search the entire city. Eve and Clamp must be meeting soon. Maida says, we must hurry. It'll be too late once the ultimate being is born. Warner says, I'll go snoop around some more for any info. Daniel says, brought you a walkie-talkie so we can keep in touch. That would have been useful a long time ago, but thank you. Better late than never, as I say. Only me. It's not a saying, it's something that I just said. It's my mantra. Daniel says, I'm counting on you too, Mr. Scientist. That's my name, Maida Scientist. Maida says, whoa. Daniel says, we'll all split up and look for Eve. You find any traces of her, you call for backup. I says, weren't you going to stay here, Daniel? Daniel says, and push papers all day? You're kidding me. Instead, I'm going to bump right into Maida as I run out. Maida says, whoa, what will we do? I says, let us know if anything comes up. Maida says, yes, okay, I got it. So, not the museum? Day 5. Evolution. Did it. Save the game. Alright, I'm gonna go to the museum because they said it 1,000 times. Gotta be the museum. Gotta be. Museum of Natural History. Or perhaps not. Perhaps not the museum. I don't necessarily want to run around not knowing where to go. That's not interesting. I don't even have a lead. What's the warehouse? Have I seen the warehouse before? Well, this looks interesting. I've never seen this before, I don't think. Cop says, Officer Brea. Arf, arf. Eve is in there. Why don't you check it out, huh? Well, that doesn't sound suspicious at all. Cop says, I'll go call for some backup, okay? So you go check it out. What about the doggy? Cop says, Ellie, come on. We're getting out of here. Dog's not gonna die either. Shouldn't I call for backup? I've got a walkie-talkie. Can I use it? Walkie-talkie? Walkie-talkie? No? Okay. Chink. Good news about fighting a boss is now I've got some inventory space again. Speaking of, distribute bonus points. Always active time, never not. Even though I complain about inventory space all the time, I care less about that, and I care more about shooting things faster. Okay, it's the cum protector. Yep. Better in almost every way. What the heck does auto mean? Strong against Saw. That is ailments, I'm assuming? Uses medicine when HP is low. Sure, why not? Uh-oh. It's on. Okay. What are they doing? Whoa, they're fighting each other! That one wanted the piece. Oh, I'll give it the piece. Hold still, darn you. Yeah. Well, that was fine. Not too bad. Chick, chick. Alright, there's another one of those things, and then there's another thing. Ah, I'm too close. No! Alright, well that one isn't, at least I'm not stuck this time. Ah, right between, alright. Ouch. 139, dang. That was painful. Alright, well we know to kill these things first, because holy mackerel. And you're beastly. You got some beef to you. Now you're too far away because you're skidding around. Skittery, skittery, skit. There you go. Man, that hurt. It's messed up. Don't worry, I got heal 3. The third heal. The third heal is the end of the trilogy. Whoa. That door opened weirdly quick. Oh, the spur protector. Probably not as good as the cum protector. Better physical defense. Way worse P energy and quite a bit less critical. So, not good enough. Not good enough. There's a rocket. Why do I need that? What does that do? Rocket, rocket, rocket. I'm assuming that's just... I get weapons that use rockets. That's my assumption. But we know what we say about assumptions. I don't want to steal the joke, so I won't, but, you know. Get up there. There's a joke about making an umption out of you and whatever. Plus offense plus 2. That's hey. Oh hi. Tell me more about it. I'll tell you. Bam. All right. Let's make a phone call to my mama. Hey mom, everything's going well. Oh wait, you're dead. Car accident. You know, whatever. Voodoo. It's locked, you say? Bummer. That means we go on the hunt of finding the pixel that it wants me to interact with. Boy, that door has a very, very big collision radius. Because yeah. I wished you ran faster, faster. You run so gosh darn slow. That did not. There was no key. Perhaps in this room. Nope. I'm glad I found that. Oh. Hey, guys. Got some good news. I've lost some weight. Also, had a decent lunch. Also, I'm in relatively good health. Got people in my life that care about me. Lots of good stuff going on. Also, I got the warehouse key, which is what we were looking for. Part of me wants to save again, now that I found that key, just in case whatever is beyond that door murders me. So let's do that, I guess. Brrr. You never know what we might find. Probably gooey grotesques. Grotesques? Ugly monsters, wet bodily fluids. Please don't have a fight on this thing. On the catwalk. On the catwalk. I'm gonna shake my little tush on the catwalk. There's nowhere to run. Oh, you 141. These guys, man, these guys, them guys. 93. That's just murder. That's what it is. We're gonna have to heal on this one. Oh yeah. All right, you stand back there. You don't get any closer now. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm onto you. You did die. Oh, you. Yeah, that's right. We all shook our little tushes on the catwalk. Oh, sorry. Had to pee. Inventory's full. Come on, though. Forgot about the trading card. We gotta give that to what's-his-face. Medicine 2 we don't need. Offense +2, however. On the catwalk or otherwise. I have not put an enemy to sleep in quite some time, despite having that as a capability of my gun. It just hasn't worked on these things. It was working really well in the hospital, and ever since I got to the warehouse, not so much. There's a tool. Heck yes. Make my gun even better. Why not? I don't want to take the... What does that do? What does that do? Add heat effect. Heck yeah, that sounds cool. I'll take the heat effect. There are no empty slots. No, I won't. Hello, Musashi. Adapt what? Can I ask that you mean the book? Keeping in mind, I have read the book, so let's discuss. If that's what you're referring to. To make a sequel from the books. Correct. Yes. The other ones, I haven't played... Keeping in mind, I haven't played this one either, but I haven't played the second one. From what I understand, is it kind of goes off in its own direction. Which I don't necessarily disagree with. I don't think the book is very good. I did read it. I read it right before I started playing this. I actually prefer this. Part of me wants to... What did I just do? I didn't have good success with the 3 shots, but... In theory, it sounds objectively better, but barely. But it's better than just having one more attack. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, why not? Yeah, it can't be worse. It doesn't do as much damage per shot, but more shots can't be worse, right? Nothing in there. Defense +2, I like it. Let's put it on. Let's go ahead and swallow that hole. Put it right on the cum protector. There you go. The setting is rad, and I like the idea better than the execution of like survival horror RPG hybrid. I don't love the combat. I think the level design is kind of mediocre, but I like this game a lot, despite those problems I have with it. But my issues with the combat is that there's really very little incentive to do anything other than shoot when you... Because you... Let's say your turn meter fills up. If you heal, you're just going to get hit again before your turn meter comes up again. And there's haste, or there's like a billion abilities, but you only get like one chance to use anything. What is this? It's another boss already. Oh man, it's a crisscrosser. That hurt too, holy mackerel. So make a liar out of me as I heal immediately. Whoa! Okay, come on. Alright, I want that haste. We gotta get that haste. Our first playthrough, it gets more interesting when you start to get multiple commands and... Yeah, you can do that? That sounds awesome. That would be more interesting. Yeah, I think if I could queue up actions here, this would solve 100% of my problems with the combat. And, alright, if you longtime viewers of the Randy Network know that I like to fight appendages before the main squeeze. He's gonna do it again! That is a weird pattern. Yeah, it's a really cool idea. Ouch. Alright, let's heal again. This time with the heal 3. Don't have haste no more. So we run back and forth and not try to get hit by the ouchies. Ouchies again. Which one was I shooting? This one, I think? I think it's that one. Stop it with the bubblies. Oh, I'm down. Holy mackerel, this thing. So what are your thoughts on the book then, Musashi? I'm curious because I really did not, I truly did not like the book. I read it strictly because I wanted that reference, the frame of reference for this game. 90 HP is nothing. I'm not liking my odds here. This barrier. Give me some breathing room for a second. Energy shot. I mean, what the heck's the point of fighting these appendages? One, if they're not gonna die. There's one. Okay. That took forever. And I'm down again. Hardest fight in the game so far. I kind of don't care about the appendages anymore. Because they're not doing anything. But maybe that makes him take less damage. I don't know. Yep, bubbles while I'm shooting. Perfect. Just barrage of bullets. It's the only way. Yep. Stay on its side. I'm learning. Wish I knew that before I wasted multiple items. Freaking reload! Uh-oh. Oh boy, yep. Give me more bubbles now that I know how to dodge the bubbles. Yeah! You've got no arms, silly goose. Oh yeah, that does give it way more damage now. Oh yeah, we're in the pocket. We're in the pocket. Blam, blam, blam. Come here, buddy. Come here. No, this one sucks. Yeah, ouch. Alright, come here. Do the bubbles again. You know you wanna. Do the bubbles again. There it is. Yeah, 27. 27 is my lucky number. Alright, let's see, because I do want to talk to somebody about the book. So, yes, if we're talking just from a pure mechanics point of view, as in an effective story, I don't think it's very well done, because I don't think the characters are very interesting, and like 75% of the book is nothing but medical jargon that I did not really click with or care about. I get why, because it's kind of like they're basing it somewhat in reality. This thing needs to die. Dang. No, yeah, I was gonna say, there's very little avoiding that thing, so. Probably out of medicines. I'm getting my butt kicked. And on top of it, and I did some research after this to see if anyone else read it this way. I don't know what your political beliefs are, but I got an anti-trans, or at the very least, a pro-biological purity message with the end of that book. Like, oh, the male and females are designed to do this, and the monster literally dies because it cannot. It is physically incapable of being both genders, and I get where it's coming from. At the same time, like, I don't agree with it. And so, but I did some research, and I was the only one that seemingly got that read on it. So maybe I'm crazy, but I don't think I am. Interesting enough, though, that key detail was removed from this game. So it makes me feel like that even the developers were like, oh, I don't want to deal with that nonsense. Because unless they... Yeah, take it, Mr. Krabs! And I didn't even level up. That's an interesting gun. Oh, it's a rocket launcher. Rocket launcher. I was waiting for that biological purity thing to come up, but they described how the monster died, and in the book, the monster dies because it cannot be both genders. But in the game, they removed that part. That specific part. Yeah. So, you're probably right. Obviously, it was a different time. And I don't think they were thinking that way. At the same time, like, with modern sensibilities, is that implying that you're gonna kill me if I... That would suck. Get out of there. With modern sensibilities, that's the message that I got. Life finds a way, which is what the game does. The game absolutely does the life finds a way thing. But also, this game has like a pro-gun control message in a way that makes me think like, no, they were absolutely thinking about this. And this was before Columbine, so it's not like this was in the forefront of everybody's brain. Weirdly left-leaning game from what I can tell, but maybe I'm crazy. Again, I don't think so, but that's what I'm getting out of it. But it makes me like this game way more than the book. And these characters actually have a little bit of depth. Characters in the book absolutely do not. If you ever do the Chrysler Building on New Game, you'll have a surprise about how life finds a way in this game. It's very, I will check that. I will very at least watch a YouTube video on it. Because that's interesting. What did I just pick up? It was a tool. Heck yes. Alright, let's see here. Not the cum protector. We don't need that. Just always more damage. Never not more damage. Never not. It's not really worth doing. It's only one. It puts me up to... Wait, hold on a minute. Mathematically here. No, this is way better. Yeah, why not? All right. That's how it came down here. What? Obviously, there was a reason to do that, other than to die by a crab. Possible evolution, research about forcing. Yeah, heck yeah. There is definitely some juice to be squeezed out of this property, especially today. They definitely need to bring this back. Heck yes, I'm on board. Why did I come? Why did I come down here? I'm glad you stopped by, Musashi. This is a weirdly slow stream for me. Not a lot of people coming out, and the fact that you showed up to talk deep with me about the book, which no one has been able to do, because no one other than me, I thought, has read that book. Very glad you're here. Thank you. Thank you for coming by. What am I doing down here? Did I get a key or something? What? Why? Locker? No. Storage key, warehouse key. Those are all old keys. I didn't just come down here for a tool. There's not a... No. I refuse. Refuse to believe that. Why am I here? I guess I'm going back up. Mikhail's here. Heck yes. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. We've got someone in chat that has also read the book. We were talking book stuff. Felt like a college nerd again. It's been a while. Every time I try to talk to someone about a book, they're like, ew, reading. Yeah, I know. What happened? Like, reading used to be the thing that you did, right? That's what people used to do. I have surprisingly good eyesight. I just had it tested not too long ago. It's darn near 20/20, if not. Which is actually worse than it used to be, so it is degrading a little bit. I'm sure I'm on my way. Musashi, do you think you can tell me what the heck I'm supposed to be doing? Why did I come down here? Yeah, I mean, it's from a... he's definitely a medical dude. I didn't know his background before reading that book, but then I read the book, I'm like, yeah, I know who this guy is. Yeah, I get that, because I struggle with... I don't know if I have ADHD, or what used to be called ADD, because I'm definitely not hyperactive. It is undiagnosed, and I will not claim that I have it. But I do have attention issues, and I struggle with reading too, unless I am in very, very, very specific conditions. And even then, I have to like use my finger to focus on it, or I lose it. However, when a book is getting me, there's nothing that does it quite like it. Why did I come down here? There's no way I just came down here. Stop the gazes. Is it over? Okay. Stop the gases from coming out of the pipes, maybe. Well, that ain't it. It punished me. Punished me real good. I thought the PE goes back up, but maybe not. But to what end? Why would I stop the gases? I'm just gonna walk out and see what happens. And if I don't figure it out in like 2 seconds, I will, because I'm trying to see what this wants from me. You know what? Let's just look it up. Alright. Looking it up. Parasite E. Where? Optional dungeon. Great. Great. So I don't know if that was a net positive. I lost a whole lot of items on this thing, but hey, whatever. Alright, now we're on the catwalk. On the catwalk. We're gonna shake our little tush on the catwalk. These things hurt. They hurt bad. I don't like them. I don't like them one bit. Ow! Definitely hurts. Definitely gonna die. And if I die, I believe that I have to fight that crab again. Fights near the end of your first playthrough when you will go back to the archaeological museum. That is interesting. So we're pretty much just confirming the life finds a way thing. Blam, blam, blam. Alright, if you stay at a distance, I might have a shot here. Blam. Blam and a blam. And then if I drop a big old spanking heal 3, which I can do now. Oh, yes. Sorry. You ever had to pee really bad and then you finally got to the toilet and you're like, oh, that's what it felt like. Oh, yeah. Well, should I commit? Because, again, not sure that was a net positive in terms of what that did for me. I lost an insane amount of items, but I also leveled up a bit. So, I don't know. We'll just commit. Who cares? If I can't figure it out, then, well... yeah. Jurassic Park and Ghostbusters. Heck yes! Not only does life find a way, I like that plan, and I'm excited to be a part of it. Yeah, Mikhail, like, that's the universal truth of pee relief. There are times where, because I got, you know, some medical issues that make me pee a lot, and there are times where I'm in the car and I'm like, it's either him or me, him being the pee, and I'm like wiggling around, I'm sweating, and I live in a rural area, so there's not a lot of places to stop to evacuate my bladder. All right. So now that we did the warehouse, which kicked my butt, now what? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. What is Soho again? Carnegie Hall's the Opera House, which doesn't do me any good. I couldn't get into the museum. There's nothing in the police station. Grant, I want to go to the police station because I've got a trading card now. Disc hernia 2. Oh no! Yeah, I've been there, man. Although that sucks. I also deal with back pain and sciatica on occasion, and there's nothing worse. There's nothing more debilitating. What I have found works is strengthening the heck out of your core and glutes. I'm a fairly fit individual, but I was neglecting my core and glutes, and when I implemented that into my routine, things got a lot better. Yeah, lower core, like upper, lower abs, and your bum. Heck yes. And not visually, your abs are mostly dependent on your fat content. However, you gotta strengthen those bad boys. Especially if you sit a lot like I do. Yeah. Hamstrings as well. Because you don't get a lot of movement in your hamstrings when you're sitting down. I invested recently in an underdesk treadmill, which I have not set up yet because I'm still working on my office. Rick, we got someone that read the book like me over in YouTube land. What's in here again? Thank you. Well, so I've been using it in the living room. But yeah, definitely I'm going to take a picture of the office when it's all done. You can see that picture in the Discord when that happens. And the Discord, of course, is tinyurl.com/Randy-Discord. Or if you prefer, tinyurl.com/Randy-Discord. Did they like the book? I think they had the same stuff, same criticisms as I did. Crash, walk around, yeah, like if you, all you got to do, and I say this like it's easy, it's not. Find a way to include exercise into your life in a way that you will stick with it. If that means you're walking on a treadmill while playing a video game, like heck yes, do it. If that, when I go to a gym and I use the treadmill, and this is before I've got the underdesk treadmill, I would go to the gym when it was cold out instead of walk outside. I would take my phone and I would download a movie onto that phone, and I would set that phone directly onto the thing, get a pair of wireless headphones, and I'd watch that movie while I was walking on that treadmill. Piece of cake. Tune-up weapon. Here's the trading card. I want to make my gun even betterer. Add slot. Woo! Oh yeah. And there's that Discord link. Did you do that, Rick, or did I just get lucky with the timing? I think I got lucky with the timing. Join that Discord. You can see a picture of my office when it's all done, and also there's good community discussions and maybe a D&D game going on. Plus, you get to talk to me about what games I should play. Yeah, you do gotta stand while you do it. I mean, there's there's those like things where can I discard the junk? Do I have any? Okay. They're the sit down at a chair and pedal your legs thing. Those don't get it done. So don't worry about that. That is not sufficient for most people's fitness goals. It's better than nothing, I guess, if that's all you got, but if you ever want to advance beyond I can sit down and wiggle my legs around, then you're gonna need to stand up at some point. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. So if you've got any muscular pain or of any kind, some kind of exercise will more than likely alleviate it, if not resolve it. Still don't... Chinatown? Why not? I don't have a lead. Someone should look this up so I don't have to keep randomly going places. Or maybe I'll look it up. Oh, I don't know if I've been here. Oh, Eve! I'm here to shoot you a bunch and hope you perish. So I also have... You can't see it. Well, okay. I'll just show you. This is a bad idea. So my keyboard is attached to the wall, as are my monitors. So, and if I... When this office is complete, for the treadmill, I just go whoop, and now I'm standing. And then I'm sitting, so down, girl. Down. Okay, I need both hands for that. But bad idea. Now it's not going to be set up properly. Well, okay. A little off, not bad. Alright, well, we're going to live with that. Yeah, that setup is very new. We just put it into the wall like a week ago, and I'm still working on a real hardware CRT setup over there. So once that's complete, the treadmill will go in, and life will be grand. And then I never have to leave my office. Like, I'd just be here forever. Uh-oh. Ow! Okay, well, those things are doing far more appropriate damage, so... Yeah, I bought a monitor, monitor arm for 2 monitors to put against the wall, hang up on the wall. And I did the same for a keyboard and mouse, and they both rise and fall, and I can swivel them and all that stuff, so... Because I really... The standing desks are outrageously expensive. They're just unacceptably so. And you can get wall mounts for that stuff for a fraction of the cost, and they do the same thing. So, thought it was a good investment for my health and longevity. But yes, fitness. No, so, yeah. Absolutely. Again, I'm a relatively fit individual, but sometimes I'll do a physical activity that doesn't get used very often. And I will feel like I'm going to die. Like, I started running again, and after a full year of not running, My ankles and shins started hurting. Like, oh, my body doesn't remember how to do this. Just, you don't use it, you lose it. But yeah, big fitness guy over here. Do fully out of necessity. I was a very unhealthy man, and then I had to make some changes in my life. Did I just get a new spell that I won't use? Because that's the way this game works for me. Gene Heal? So that's regen, is what that is? That's cool. This is a Final Fantasy game. Whoops. Alright. Yeah, lower back. You want those glutes, you want that core, you want that stuff. So I threw my back out. I went to the chiropractor out of desperation. I'm not that big into chiropractor. There is nothing here. There's nothing here. Oh, there is something here. There's something here. I threw my back out, went to the chiropractor out of desperation. He's like, hey, your butt is really weak, and your core is really weak. You should fix that. I said, okay. And I went home and I started just pounding the crap out of my butt, if you know what I'm saying. And within a week, I started feeling improvement to the point where I just called the chiropractor and I'm like, yeah, I'm not coming back. You cost too much money. You told me what I needed to know, and now I'm just going to do it myself. And it's been substantially better ever since. Mikhail, you said the quiet part out loud, my friend. So I did some planks, which I don't normally like. I did some, what the heck's it called? I don't even, oh boy. The glute bridges. Did some of those. Obviously, just the crunches and all that stuff. There's a ton of them out there. Whatever works for you. Whatever you're gonna stick with is what you need to do. Maida says, Aya, it's here. Aya says, Maida says, it looks like rotten meat. Aya says, I'm going down to have a look. Notify Daniel for me. I love rotten meat. Maida says, yes, wait. Here, take this. Oh, stop giving me garbage! It says, careful now. I forgot to give the gun guy my garbage. I don't want your stupid trinkets. Just take up space. Also, ammo is the last thing I need. Well, so this guy is consistently giving me really dumb Japanese trinkets, and I say dumb, I'm sure they mean something to somebody, but they just take up space for me and I don't want them. So, it is a good luck charm, see? I don't know if they do anything, but boy are they taking up space, and that sucks. Ammo 15. Oh no, he totally is. He absolutely is. Okay, we got a Lampyrthine. Rick! We have finally encountered the poopy. Whoa! Okay, well, I'm blind. If I get very, very close, I can see it. That's kind of neat. I actually kind of like that mechanic. That's pretty good. Lachmo's here. Hello, Lachmo. I'm very glad you're here. I am playing Parasite Eve. We're talking about all sorts of stuff. Yeah, I hate sewer stages as well, but they're in every game. They're in every game. It's unacceptable. Hello, Lachmo. How are you doing? Is this thing on? Everyone else says I can hear you. I should be, yeah, I should be able to be heard. People are, either that or these people are very, very lucky that they're responding in the exact way that I am talking. They can read my lips. They know what I'm saying based on my enunciation. Rick can hear me. Okay. I don't know if you can hear me, Rick, because we're into poop. Oh no, you mentioned it. Okay. Take that, Batman! Ayabre has killed Batman. Good question. I definitely need my D cured. So that makes that would be helpful. Gene here. I want to see what this does. Very curious. Okay. I like that. Oh, but it drops PE like mad. Still worth it though, because yeah, lots of cure D. There's some D's that I need to be cured here. Oh boy, I really don't want to do this. Just generic labyrinthian sewer. Oh, this is truly, truly awful. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Remember at the start when you joined Musashi when I said the level design kind of blows? Here's Exhibit A. This is probably more like Exhibit Q, because there's been quite a few examples, but... I hate the stupid blind! Die, bat! No! No! Weenie! He's shooting his weenies at me. Weenie! Die, weenie! No! Okay, for some reason, I was invincible to that shot. Bam! Dead number one. Weenie! Okay, sleepy. Sleepy bat. Blammo. Lots of cure Ds. What the heck is... What is D? Cure Dracula. Of what? Darkness. Cure the darkness. Oh my god, it all looks the same. I hate this so much. I hate it so, so much. Even that green blob of paint in that back wall over there, that was there on the other screen too. Awful, awful, awful. Yeah, no one likes sewer levels. Oh yeah, no, it's the exact same background. But it does nothing to help me decide where to go. Forest mazes also can screw off. Oh, here we got something. Every forest maze except the one in Super Mario RPG can screw off. Weenie! Weenie! I hate this so much. I guess I can cure my D. Weenie! But if I cure... Wait, it says it cures and prevents, right? There's a map and secrets in here. I don't necessarily care. Tim! What are you doing? Playing the best game ever? How's it going, my friend? It's a slow start to the stream, but people are finally starting to show up. Yes, cure the D. What do you got here? Please be the map. No! I mean, that's fine, I guess, but... Not the cum protector, that's good enough. We don't need that. I get nothing for upgrading this other than bullets, which is useless. So maybe we will upgrade the gum protector. 8 defense. Holy bull. Yeah, all right. Gum protector's better now. Tim woke up at 2 a.m. Oh boy. Is that where all the poopy goes? I mean, we stole all the bullets from the hospital, so we gotta go to the next logical place where all the bullets would be, which is, of course, the sewer. Followed by the Museum of Natural History bullets. Cure P, Cure D, RP, DM. C's the Cure PD. Wait a minute, DP. Oh boy. Not sure I want to cure DP. That's a good thing. I was gonna set that joke up to be like, oh, I'm gonna say something that's not dirty and blow your minds, but then I couldn't come up with something. So now you're just sitting there thinking, oh, Randy's a dirty birdie. Because I couldn't come up with something in time, and now it's too late. I'm still struggling. Nothing. Nope. All right. Add that to the lore book. Wait, is this the beginning? No way. This sucks. Sucks so bad. I don't think that's the beginning, though. Wow, weenies! 1, 2, 3. Tranquilize one of them. Or all of them, even. There's 2. Heck yes! But they're still shooting weenies at me. I mean, no one thought this was good, right? Like, at any point in their lives, no one thought this was good. I've got so many Cure Ds, I've got no more room for the D. Because I'm dealing with DP. There's no more room. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to find some other room here. I'm going to go up this ladder real quick, because part of me thinks this is not the beginning. If Maida's out here, this is the beginning. This is the beginning. Sorry, Maida, just wanted to roll around in the poop and share with you my aroma. Did you like it? Yes. Yeah, video game protagonists, very eager to go into sewers. Just completely okay with it. They don't even mention what they're doing. Alright, there's just nothing. I'm not even gonna try. Maybe there's something, I don't care. This level is truly awful. Whoa. Your inventory's full. Jerk. Guess I'll get rid of one of my Cure Ds. Can't imagine I'll need that many. Although I've got a big D. fine. Oh, you can roll in sewer poop, and I'll still lick every inch of you. I lick. Finna get a 2, 3, 4. No, you shouldn't even have said that because that makes perfect sense. Your dog is onto something. Dog knows what's up. Yeenie. That reminds me of this one time I was playing SOCOM 2, I believe, for PlayStation 2. Playing online. And I joined a lobby. And I said, hi. And then someone responded with a bunch of nonsense. And then responded after that with, that was me saying hi, but typing with my feet. And I didn't know if it was male or female at the time. It didn't matter. I got aroused. The idea. And I didn't share that. I've never shared that with anybody before, but... Weenie! Mikhail, surely you must know of the foot stuff. It's no longer a secret, if it ever has been. We all have our things, you see. Like some people like DP. Some people like feet. Some people like both. I'm not gonna name names. Me. Dr. Pepper is great, says Rinku. At the weirdest possible time to say anything. Oh, I get... Dr. Pepper would have been such a good one. Gosh darn it. I was really struggling to come up with an innocent way to say DP, and I couldn't come up with something. And then here comes Rinku swooping in. Where were you a few minutes ago when I embarrassed myself? Yeah, I'll take medicine 3, why not? I'll take medicine 4 and 5, too. Not 6, though. 6 is up to no good. Alright, so I got the lay of the land. I understand the layout now. I don't like it, though, obviously. It's bad. But I'm gonna traverse this entire gosh darn thing until I... Not judging. I don't believe you. Take your... I believe you. You've never lied to me before. Oh. Gonna go ahead and get one of them D's away. Now, to be fair, this game is about, like, a sentient mitochondria sucking sperm, so, like, it's thematically appropriate. Super tool! What in the world? What does the super do? Well, I don't want to waste it on that. Alright. I'm not sure what the super tool does. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know what it does. I really don't want to fight these bats anymore. I think they're bad. I'm tired of their weenies in my face. I will not take your cure Ds. What you got here for me? No! I can't stand it. Cure D. My wife is a Cure D. Cutie. A cutie. Any sparklies? Nope. Alright, we've got one more set of tunnels, I believe, before we're done with this dumb sewer. We go down, we'll exit out, and we got one more, I think. Boom, Mikhail. What are you doing, my friend? Drop the mic. Even though that's exactly where I knew you were going, in that direction. So. There's the Cure Protector. The Cure D Protector? What, the attack down? Screw that. Wait a minute. Does that mean I can take the attack, the HP up from it? With the super tool? Now, does the... I don't know what the super tool does, though. That's the problem. Let me go potty real quick, and then we'll discuss. Hang on. Sorry, I hate to do this to you. I hate it. Be right back. Super tool. Still only move one thing, but it does so without destroying the original item. Well, I don't care about if it destroys the original item. I want that HP max. So. Heck yes. You never found the super tool. But destroying the original item, who cares? Because you're trying to make the item you want to use better. I don't care if I destroy that thing. Why would I care? Thank you for looking it up, Tim. I don't express my appreciation to you enough, and I'm sorry. But no, that's it. I think that's all the paths, so let's get the heck out of here. Although there is theoretically... Darn it. I gotta go back. I gotta go back. There was one thing I wanted to check. I'll tell you one more thing. Aya Brea is the slowest runner. You do? You gotta... what if you miss something? You know, like... a screen full of nothing. My life has been enriched by seeing that screen. Just imagine if I didn't see that screen. How could I possibly face the rest of my life without what that screen has done for me? And apparently... No, wait. I think there's just a Cure D in there. No, I have not played Fatal Frame. Some people expressed interest in seeing me play it, though. So maybe... Weenie! Maybe we'll play it one of these days. Some good hits. Can you imagine a bat that takes 3 gosh darn rifle shots to kill? I guess these ones are mutated. Also, Musashi, you're new. Everyone else is not. We all know 20 minutes hard out. Hard out. Gotta stop in 20 minutes. Unless someone wants to become... Oh, hey, see? You suck. Medicine 4. You love them? Interesting. What was I saying? Yeah, unless someone wants to become my son's chauffeur or pay me money so I can hire one. 20 minutes. Gotta leave. In real life, I've never been chased by a monster. I hope that happens for me one day, but as of right now, I can't comment. I don't know if I've ever been chased. Other than by my wife when she wants to harass me. So every day. Yeah, the RE2 remake that does what the Resident Evil 3 remake should have done, but didn't. Weirdly enough. Resident Evil 2 pretty much perfected Resident Evil 2, the original, and took the stuff that made... No! Why are you doing this? I didn't even press a button. She just decided to go into business for herself. Come on. And you're also climbing the ladder like a wimp. Get the heck up there. You're a police officer. Real talk. I've seen a lot of police officers that very clearly did not pass the physical test. Or if they did so long ago and they could no longer complete it today. What's up with that? Because I know there's a... You have to perform a certain physical examination. Like a bunch of push-ups and runs and stuff like that. And there are no... First what? It's the third club. Steal items, but halves attack power. I will never do that. Quick draw first attack. That sounds good. Nine. No, most cops that I've seen look like Hitchcock and Scully. Yeah, I can't wait for more Cure Ds. I hate it, and I hate it so much. Why? Alright, can I sort this thing? Probably not from here. I also like Hitchcock and Scully. I like Brooklyn Nine-Nine. However, I would not want them to be the people allegedly in charge of my safety from crime. I've yet to have a positive experience with a police officer. It doesn't mean they're not good ones out there, but every single one that I've interacted with is trying to do me rotten. Aya says, this is... Aya says, it's the audience from Central Park. Wait, really? Oh, that's rad. That's so cool. The audience from Central Park melted into the sewer. That's so cool. I recently watched him in a movie, well, a TV movie, and my wife reminded me that he was dead. Apparently my brain refused to commit that to memory because I didn't want it to be true. I says, I have to get the slime out of the reservoir before it infects the whole city. Okay. Kind of want to go upstairs first. If you want me to go down, that means I gotta go up. Make sure there's no chests or something. I watched an adaptation of Salem's Lot that was produced by TNT, of all things, and he was in it. Wow. Beep beep. And he was really good in it, and it reminded me that, well, my wife reminded me of it, that he was dead. Power's off, turn it on. Alright, let's see what we're looking for here. Pump 1, sure, why not? There's not enough power, okay. Pump 2. Probably should have saved it before I blew up the sewer. Well, that's going to make traversing the sewer a lot more difficult. Is that not a save point? It should be, yeah, alright. Probably one more save point before I have to wrap it up. It's actually, I hate it when we get to the spot where it's like, oh, I don't know when the next save point's going to be, and I've got to leave in 15 minutes. Yep, got a cutscene. Okay, back in there and turn the power off, I guess. I just walked until that door opened for me. Walked into it. Base planted into the door. Wait, that was the wrong thing. No. Turn it off, darn you. If for no other reason, that buzzing was driving me crazy. That, man, I'm having a really hard time determining the depth of that, but I guess whatever. Up the stairs. You know, I think the lessons they took from Resident Evil is like, oh, what if we had cool camera angles? And the lesson I would prefer it took was like, what if we had cool camera angles that informed the level design and made it make way more sense? Because even all of that, well, there's another save point? What? This sounds like boss get down kind of music. Yeah, they haven't figured it out yet. It's fine. I'm not upset by it, but Resident Evil is just such a really good game. Out of order. Well, I guess I'm not calling my papa. What are you? What is that thing? Not quite there. There we go. Come on. Ow. It's Mr. Fantastic in mole form. What is this? Back to the techno. Not that we have ever left the techno at any point. Wait, I can remove Club 1 now? Probably because I have Club 3. I've never been to Club 3. Club 1 is okay. Music was too loud. Drinks were too overpriced. The implication that this is a boss? Yes, that's boss music. Okay. Ouch. If it's boss time, then it's magic time. Yeah, it was more of a saloon than it was a club. The Gene heal sounds good. He's always been good to me. Bam! 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 Ouch! Bam! 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 Centipede! Remember the arcade game Centipede? You don't. I do, though. Or Millipede? No target, excuse me. Heck does that mean? I've never seen that before. Oh, okay. Now we know. It's just like the Hydra. Well, this is a fun boss fight we have here. Well, apparently that was not the real one. The real one's got tentacles. Maybe we have to kill all of them out. Thanks for using the method. I mean, that honestly was probably good. Miss! Got item! Miss! Well, it wasn't mine. Also, does the death that... One, I think I died earlier on a fight. Two, there was a predetermined, like, scripted event that killed me that I was pretty mad at. I started the stream with that, and it sucked. With the plane crashing into the roof. I died there. Alright, next save point, whenever that is. You suck! As the protector? Protector. Yeah, tool. balls protector. Adding frost to... that sounds good. As opposed to 2 bullets? Heck yeah, let's add some frost. I think I replaced the sleepy ones with the frost ones. Which is not what I thought was going to happen. No, it's still there. Okay. No, I don't want the gosh darn Cure D. Oh, another tool. Dang, boy. Good thing I went in here. Wait, strong against status attacks. Yeah. Strong against status attacks. But it's specific ones, though. That's the problem. Is that it sounds like... what does that say? Like, active time recharge is slower. Wait, why would I want that? I'm gonna use the tool and put that on. I hate this, so resist stiffness. Let's do that. I hate stiffness more than anything in this game, so... yeah, I guess if you want a self-imposed challenge, that's something, but it's halfway through the game. Alright, she beat the boss and left the room. Turn off the techno. Okay. Don't worry, you're gonna make it. Gate key. I'm not gonna inspect you at all. I don't care about you. Alright, it says the slime's going towards the city. Oh, dun dun dun. The museum. Okay. That doesn't... that would be crazy if I had to backtrack all the way out to the... alright. Well, no. Yeah. Go ahead and just wait just a moment. Whilst I put in the legit disc. Here we go. Krukunk. Whip. Shikink. Trink. This is the jewel case. Open it up. Pew. All right. Very, very weird spot to change discs. Unless it gives me a big old fancy cutscene. Does this take me to the same place? If so, buh. I really don't want to backtrack out of the sewer. That sounds like heck on earth. Gotta be another way. There's gotta be another way. Just gotta. No! It fooled me. And there's Mole Man again. Oh, baby. I don't know what that is, but he doesn't like it. Wow. I can't possibly have to backtrack all the way out of the sewer. That would be badonker donks. Maybe this way. This is the shortcut out of the sewer. Gosh darn it all. Well, there's a save point there. What a cliffhanger. Watch as I backtrack out of the worst level in the game. Next time on Randy Plays Parasite Eve. All right, everybody. If you haven't subscribed or followed, please do so, and then join the Discord where you can talk to me about what games to play and all sorts of cool stuff. Community discussions. tinyurl.com. Wyatt, you don't you need a bridge? What are you talking about? We'll discuss that next time, Tim. I gotta go. So tinyurl.com/randy-discord, or if you prefer, tinyurl.com/randy-discord, where you can tell me what I'm doing wrong. Thank you, Tim, for launching it. Click that link. You can tell me what I'm doing wrong in Parasite Eve. See you next time, everybody. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Tomorrow, same time.